Hello and welcome everyone out there. It is Tuesday, it is 4 p.m., which means it's once again time for Previews Game Night. I'm your host, Johnny Rose, and today my friends and I are going to be playing a couple of pop culture inspired rounds of Clip Blast 2 from Jackbox Games. But before we do, as always, if you haven't, be sure to share, like, and subscribe, especially subscribe to @PREVIEWSworld to get notified whenever we go live. And let's look at the script. That is about it. We're just going to pop right into the game and start introducing our guest. First and foremost, we have international cosplayer Anna Mia.
Hey everyone.
We have consumer marketing guru for PREVIEWSworld, Troy Jeffrey Allen.
Pay no attention to the perfume bottles behind me.
Alrighty then. And joining us today is my good friend Bruce Vogue from
Hey, how are you doing out there? I hope you're doing well.
Game Night Trivia Extraordinaire, so to speak. What is your official title now with the trivia and the Game Night stuff? What do you like to call yourself?
So, in the general sense, I call myself an entertainer, which is what I've always been, generally speaking. Now I call myself a host. If you're out there and you're thinking, "Hey, Bruce," I say as if you remember my name. Hey, Bruce, what would it look like if board games and game shows found themselves in the same place? And I say, that is a very specific question I can't believe I have an answer for. But come check it out on YouTube, Board Game the Game Show. We have 4, I think, game shows right now. 2 run live. Every Thursday night at 9 p.m. East, we do the interview where we interview someone that I guess we could call like a celebrity. I don't know if you're into board games. I'm sure they are. But a person. And you can watch an interview with them, which you might care about. But part of the way through, we change it into a game show that everyone out there can participate in. We ask them 50-50 questions like, is a hot dog a sandwich? If you can guess their answers, you can win prizes. And then on Friday night, which we're going to talk about in just a second, because Johnny was kind enough to play and he won my prize, we do a thing called It's Quiz Time, 8 p.m. every Friday night. You play at your house. I host it from here at my house, and then you can win prizes. This coming week, Friday night, 8 p.m., you can win Cube. It is the Taken action figure. It is Cube. It comes with accessories. It is a wooden cube. If that's the thing you're looking for, you can win it tonight at 8 p.m. or Friday night at 8 p.m. on Board Game the Game Show.
So just to fill everyone else in, the reason why I want to have Bruce on, aside from the fact that I think he's like a phenomenal human being and I love him dearly, and I don't get to see him as much as I like, but Bruce actually, as he just mentioned, was does his game show that he streams it, and this is actually from last Friday, and he asked a bunch of questions. Like one of the questions, I think, it showed a picture of Peter Gabriel. And asked, who is this? Is this a member of Talking Heads? Or who is this a member of Genesis, whatever? But long story short, I ended up winning the game. But the prize was something very unique. And I have to share this with you because what I ended up winning was a bottle of Captain Crunch Ocean Blue artificially maple flavored syrup, which I didn't even know it existed. But when I saw that this was actually, the prize, I'm like, I kind of have to play for this. I want to have a chance. I ended up winning it. So,
and you haven't tried it yet?
I haven't yet tried it.
So, interesting you should ask that. So it's right here. This is his. I have not left the house yet. So I'm one of these people where I pretty much hide in my house bunker because end of days and everything. So I go out once a week. Whenever I go out, I'm taking this to Johnny. You're going to be able to try it. I have one more so I can try it myself. But there is your real honest-to-goodness prize that I owe you that you're probably going to get tomorrow or Thursday when I do my rounds. But yeah, it's sure a thing. So every week we have some ridiculous prize. We gave away a Pez dispenser. We had a Disney Princesses week, and you can win a Disney Princess Pez dispenser. Once again, this week you can win Cube. We have the bottle of syrup. It's always some ridiculous prize. We can take the first 100 people. Everything's based on a picture. Should I show you either a picture, a video, some sort of movie clip? The one you were just showing, is this real, was the easiest question of the night, but it was a deep fake of Richard Nixon that was so good that I could ask, is this real? And half the room got it wrong. But like the one about Peter Gabriel, it was part of the video to Sledgehammer, which is kind of a relatively famous video with like the train running around him in stop motion. And it was, who was he a member of? We'll show pictures from all over the world. Like, yeah, there's that one. Yeah. So it is, do you know it's Peter Gabriel? And do you know Peter Gabriel's a part of Genesis? On your phone, just like the Jackbox games that we play, the questions will be there. You answer on your phone. And the better you do, the more points you get, and the better you have a chance to win the prize. So we do that every single Friday night at 8 p.m. on Board Game the Game Show on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I really like writing these visual questions. I think it's a hoot.
What I like about this right now, we're getting twice the Bruce for half the cost.
Indeed. Indeed. And I think it's a bargain for twice the cost.
Indeed it is. So
Can I test my Peter Gabriel knowledge? Is that Sledgehammer?
Yes.
That is Sledgehammer. Okay.
That is Sledgehammer. And I figured the thing to ask there was, what was he a part of? And of course, he was a part of Genesis. Before Phil Collins made Genesis his. Back when Genesis was real weird. That's what Peter Gabriel was.
And I'm not familiar with Peter Gabriel Genesis. The only reason I knew that is because when I went to school and I took a class called History of Rock Music, that was actually one of the things I learned was that Peter Gabriel used to be the front man for Genesis. I'm like, I never knew that. I thought it was just the weirdo from Sledgehammer. And Big Time, I think, was the other one.
Oh yeah, Big Time was the other one that I think Big Time was actually used as the theme for a WrestleMania a bunch of years ago.
Do you get a prize for like the lowest amount of points? Because I feel like I'm not going to do very well at this at all. I don't know who any of these people are.
Well, the good news is it's a multiple choice game. You never have to answer straight. So it might be either there'll be something you kind of remember you heard somewhere, or you might just get lucky. Just make quick decisions. It is the longer you wait, the more points you're not going to get. So as long as you guess quickly, I've had people that like don't really know what's going on, kind of do half decent. Because they're like, oh, I kind of remember hearing this thing, or that's the name of a band I've heard of before. So we were doing those, and then we're also doing, if you want to check it out, we have preview episodes out of Board Game the Game Show, our flagship show. It runs very much like The Price is Right. We take actual board games you can find out in the world. We adapt them to the game show format. We have contestants that come and play online. And then the winners of each game go on to the final game, which I think on the preview episodes, my co-host Rocky comes and takes over for the final game. And the final game was a buzzer game where she would meow popular songs. If you could identify the popular song she was meowing, you could get points. So she would do like Bohemian Rhapsody, but meowing.
Well, in terms of like terrible transitions, joining us right now is Ashton Greenwood. Can you hear us, Ashton?
Yeah.
I think she's just ignoring you. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, I didn't hear you say anything. I just thought I popped up and I was like, all right, like I'm here. What's up?
Can you hear us?
I can't hear you, Johnny.
Oh, good Lord, not again.
Apparently no.
No.
Never mind. I got you.
Can you hear anyone?
I can hear you.
Check 1, 2.
Wait, you can hear John.
I can hear you too, Troy.
Okay.
Oh, me? What about me?
And Mia. And your headset's super cute.
Well, we have
Hi.
Bruce is doing it. Bruce has turned this into an ASMR video.
How goes it?
Stop. Did you tell him I hate that?
No, I did not.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. If I knew you hated it, I wouldn't have done that bit. I'm sorry.
Well, checking in also, we have our good friend Joseph. Hey, howdy, hey, my friends.
Hi, Joseph.
Joseph said he'd be pretty hyped if he won the prize. Brian Blevin says, I love George Jeffrey Allen in those Old Spice commercials. He's on a horse.
Yeah. True story. When I was waiting tables like way back in the day and those commercials were coming on, I would always have like some woman at a table be like, you remind me of the Old Spice guy. And I'm like,
Okay.
okay, sure.
All right. Well, now that Ashton's here, you know what? Actually, let me give the Ashton the room code real quick.
Great. This is great. Guys, it's Shark Week.
Good.
I saw your tweets. You were very excited.
I'm hype. I will tell anyone that's listening, it is Shark Week.
There we go.
Has Mike Tyson fought that shark yet, or is that part of Shark Week?
Right. That's part of Shark
It is
Week.
part of Shark Week. It hasn't
Okay.
happened yet. Last night was Shaq.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
taking turns. They're tagging in and out against the shark.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm so confused.
So am I.
Sharks?
I want to play the
Shaq
game,
is
but I also got to
wrestling
figure out what's going on here.
So
Yeah,
last year on Shark Week, Shaq was like, he got in a cage and he was like swimming around with some sharks, but the way that the cage was set up, like it was, the bars were too spaced and one of the smaller sharks actually got in the cage with Shaq.
Oh, damn.
So this year he like ran it back and was trying to do it again, except this year he was like, I don't want to hang out with any sharks that might eat me. I want to chill with a shark that's not going to eat me. So he got in a tank with like a giant whale shark because they just eat plankton. But he was still scared of it. I'm like, you're Shaq. You're the biggest human alive. The shark is not going to eat you.
This is amazing. I know what I'm doing as soon as this game is over. I'm looking this up.
Yeah,
But just as a reminder to everyone watching, if you'd like to submit your Quiplash prompts for us to use in a future game, just send them over to @PreviewsWorld by using #Previews so we can get some more questions, some fresh blood into this game. You were going to say, Troy?
I forgot.
Also, as a note to pull this to comic books, at one point in a comic book 100 million years ago, when I was a child, back in the Carter administration, there was a comic book where Shaq actually went one-on-one with Godzilla.
That's true. Yeah, it was. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
What?
Yeah, because Shaq did it, and then eventually Charles Barkley did it.
That's right.
Which led to part of the lore behind Shut Up and Jam, the fake Charles Barkley game that's around, where he can like dunk the earth and make the world explode. Part of that was based on the Shaq versus Godzilla. But this was like when he was a rookie, like in '92, and people were like, "I've never seen a human being that big," and he was shattering backwards, and then he fought Godzilla. So I'm doubly shocked he's scared of a whale shark.
Right.
Shaq's just gonna fight everyone.
Brian Blevins is my new favorite commenter because he says, I thought it was someone with a Boston accent saying it was Shark Week because I guess it was really Shaq. Hey guys, it's Shaq Week. Brian, that is a 10 out of 10. Let's let me share the screen here and we will get on with the game.
Oh, hold on.
We lost Troy already.
All right, bye.
It's just really hard. Okay, I'm back.
And for those who would like to play along at home as a member of the audience, you can vote on our good or terrible answers. Just go to jackbox.tv and enter in code OKNA to join.
Okna.
Yeah.
Okna.
As Mia said earlier, okay? Nah.
Nah.
That kind of sums up 2020 right there.
Yeah, for real.
Or it was
Johnny,
like,
I want a full report in this Captain Crunch syrup.
Wait,
I
what?
will.
Yeah, you missed a bomb being
Captain Crunch's Ocean Blue artificially maple flavored syrup.
When did this come out? Is this a thing?
It is it's a real thing. I'm holding it right here.
Questions are
It came
popping
out
up
like
on
a
your
week
phone
ago.
now.
You can only find it at Walmart.
Questions are popping up on your
There's
phone
also
now.
Oops All Crunch Berries popcorn.
Ew.
Agreed.
I'm a pass on that one.
I'm gonna get it though as like a stunt food to eat, like this syrup. Like I'm not gonna like this syrup, but am I gonna eat this syrup? Yes, I will.
I'm
You're
kind of
required
morbidly
to.
curious about it.
What's that?
I'm morbidly curious about it. Like a part of me wants to try it because I do like the blue crunch berries if that's what they're going for.
Mm-hmm.
I fear it's gonna taste like maple syrup, and it's gonna upset you because it's such an unnaturally blue color.
Exactly.
But wasn't that a thing like 20 years ago? Like there was like weird ketchup colors.
Yes. I'm trying to remember if I remember what colors they were, but you're absolutely right. They were like completely unnatural, like pink ketchup.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Oh,
God.
F.
How to beat Ashton, distract her with facts.
Was it the kid in The Sixth Sense that just had nothing but useless facts? There was Jerry Maguire. That's the movie where the kid just had nothing but useless facts the entire movie.
I was saying, like,
Oh, yeah, that was
Haley
good.
Joel Osment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. First round of questions.
The human head weighs
Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of Captain Crunch's blue syrup abomination or form of COVID-19.
Ooh. I just like the word abomination. It's really underused.
It really is.
Indeed.
There is Captain Crunchberry's pancake mix.
I forget. Yes, there is.
What?
I guess to go with your blue syrup.
Me,
I need to try this.
it just blew me in the mind.
I'm gonna
My
have to
whole
put
world
this
has
down.
been opened.
We're gonna have to hunt this down now.
Thank you, audience.
All right. No fair being topical, Johnny. You know that always works.
Exactly.
Johnny always cheats that way.
I don't like cheat. It's not. Battleship, Clue, Dungeons and Dragons. What's the next tabletop game that should be turned into a movie? Don't Wake Daddy, the sexy edition, or Saw 12 categories.
Oh.
Do you want to play?
Category.
Do you want to play a game?
Oh, wait, Daddy, the sexy.
Oh wait, I gotta vote. I love
Nothing
you guys.
sexier than a nightcap.
No, Ashton.
I love you, Ashton.
Oh, true to form. If I think it, Ashton will say it.
It's just our dynamic.
This is so true.
Next, your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of the farts of a million raccoons, or your father smelt of crunch bears.
Ooh.
Oh,
So who won the last one? I didn't even see. I was laughing.
Not you.
Not me. Boo. That's all I really cared about.
Oron says, "How can Josh win this week?" He can't.
Although, wouldn't it be amazing if he did?
I would rage quit so hard.
You know, he's probably watching us and play along as a member of the audience. It's like, I know who that is. I'm going to swing the vote to that person.
Mia, how's your raccoon family?
They're good. There's 5, so I think there's like we call him a daddy. We don't know if it's a girl or a boy, but it's like another adult.
Jawas from Star Wars have found something unique while scavenging. What did they find? The COVID vaccine or sporks?
Oh, baby.
No one has ever been that excited about a spork before.
No.
Jawas would. I could just picture them like walking around like this with their little spork.
Works right.
Bonnie was from Toy Story 4. She created Forky.
So that wasn't a spork.
He's trash.
If Forky got it on with Spoonie, then we'd have a sporky.
Well, he was made out of a spork.
Was he?
Yeah.
I never saw that movie, so.
It's so good.
But you win with sporks.
Ashton's kicking butt this round.
Cosplay doesn't cosplay if it doesn't involve tape or literally blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like someone. What is this? Hold on, I want to see who answered what. I'm not going to say who I think it is.
Yeah.
There's no crying in cosplay.
There's no crying. Are you crying? That's what we need. We need like a RuPaul Drag Race version of cosplay. Didn't Sci-Fi have like a show like that or something?
Yeah, they had
A
one.
million years ago, yes.
I knew it was me.
Yep.
That quiplash.
With the quiplash. It might be a super quiplash. Yeah.
He would be the meme judge on our cosplay show.
Yep, I knew that had to be Mia. All right, round 1 is over. Let's see what the scores are.
Oof.
Ashton.
Look at Ashton.
Mia behind by 200.
Man, I thought my
This guy has
skin
like
was
bags
fucking-
under his eyes. Oh my lord.
All right, round 2. Questions should be coming up on your phones now.
All right.
Hmm.
This is okay. I can't say what this is. Hmm.
Audience play along. Something that would make a creepy replacement for the horses on a merry-go-round.
I hope somebody gets my really obscure SpongeBob reference as one of my answers.
Won't be me. So, speaking of which, make a creepy replacement for the horses on a merry-go-round. Someone said SpongeBob.
Oh, what? Oh, God.
Let's see.
Oh, does SpongeBob smell like an old sponge?
Why would he smell like that?
Because old sponges smell like that. Like a sponge has been around for like a month. It just kind of has that weird, like, gross smell. Although I guess you can't really smell him because he's always underwater, right?
Yeah. And he's not being washed. He's not being used to wash dishes.
Except
That's
for when
true.
he has the suds. That's how you cure the suds.
That's how cute it is.
Jughead has lost his iconic beanie. What should he wear instead? Mia's headphones or a sombrero in a goofy fashion? I don't know. That would look good on Jughead.
There you go. I like it. It's like bedazzled too.
Yeah. I
like
went a
the
little
flowers.
crazy.
I swear, the more we do these live streams, the more I'm going to just find like unnecessary like accessories to wear, like on camera and whatnot.
Oh, that seems to be the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing a sombrero in a goofy fashion can cause
It didn't give me a
bear
chance to-
attack.
Next up, in the next Thor film, they will go to the little talked about realm of blank guard. Needs more Kuman guard or Hoenn guard.
I'm glad you read that correctly because that's not how I read that.
Troy. Just spice, you filthy animal. Oh, Troy.
I messed out. Meanwhile, everybody laughs at Ashton.
Oh, bad, Troy, bad.
How the heck did the
I
safety equip be? I am ashamed.
I didn't deserve that. I know.
Oh, you heard the safety clip? Oh, wow.
I didn't deserve that.
Next up, what is the current password to the Gryffindor common room? Sexy daddy wake up call or Harry Potter is magically delicious?
What is with all the sexy dads?
I
Oh,
don't
Bruce, I have
want
a
to reward
question.
sexy daddy, but it's not bad. But I don't want to encourage that sort of behavior.
Sexy dads. Did you finish your Dream Daddy playthrough?
Nope, we're still doing it. It's still amazing.
I'm gonna have to watch that because I love ridiculous Dream Daddy commentary. I feel like you excel at that.
That game is fantastic. We're trying to like do every date with everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
Audience swings over to Troy for that one.
I really like Craig just because he's like, bro, dude.
Bro, dude, man. And we think
Oh,
it might be like a Krang situation where the baby is controlling him and he's not actually a person.
Holy ocean blue artificially flavored maple syrup Batman or holy raccoon crunch berry farts Batman?
So everybody was clearly just shooting for the exact same bullseye here.
But you know what? Both of these are part of a balanced breakfast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot to vote. I'm sorry, guys.
Boo.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Like, I didn't expect to win, but I didn't expect to get housed.
That happens a lot, Bruce. Rather than Avengers Assemble, what new phrase has Captain America been using? Scuba mishap or Avengers come to me?
But I want it to be sung like Baby Come to Me, like that song from the 90s. Avengers come to me. It was Gina Bell and Peebo Bryson, I believe.
Scuba
Oh my
mishap has to be a safety quip.
What, scuba mishap?
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely is.
Oh, okay.
Dang it, Troy.
What? I was
The
with
safety clips have been kicking my butt this round.
it.
You won it this
This is
time.
bull.
All right, round two is over. Let's see who made it on top of this one.
We'll have those oh, my eyes got sad.
Ashton's still in the lead.
Dang you, Johnny.
All I wanted was fourth.
Oh,
Round three. The last lash.
The last lash.
Comic Clash, Comic Clash, Comic Clash, Comic Clash, Comic Clash. Boo.
Oh, no.
All right, come up with a full name for this acronym. DYS.
Oh, boy. I don't like the acronyms ones.
ooh, I got it.
Boo. Okay. I don't even like my answer. Whatever.
I know the feeling.
I don't like your answer either.
Yeah.
No one will like her answer.
All right, 20 seconds left. Just as a reminder for anyone watching, if you'd like to play along as a member of the audience, just go to jackbox.tv and enter in the room code OKNA. It's like okra, but okna.
I like that your reference to help everybody was like a tertiary vegetable.
Dumb yellow sunglasses. Did y'all see? Don't yo-yo solo.
Okay.
Dysfunctional Yoda's shaving, or do you salsa? Bro, do you even salsa, bro?
Don't yo-yo solo is really funny to me for some reason.
I don't know. I feel like with those tricks, if it like came back and hit you in the head and knocked you out or something.
It says Dystopian Young Scholars. Oh, that was my favorite 80s new wave punk band, the Dystopian Young Scholars.
Bro, I need a spot. I'm about to yo-yo. I need somebody here, bro.
What is
Let's
this?
go down.
Oh no, go back. Let me get to choose my options. Hold on.
5 seconds.
Got it.
All right.
Don't yo-yo solo.
I don't even know why they.
You can hit yourself in the face and then you'll be unconscious and who will find you?
I should have said don't YOLO solo.
Don't YOLO solo.
Man, these acro lashes always get me.
That's a rule to live by. Don't YOLO solo. For God's sake, someone needs to take the phone out of your hand.
All right, let's see who came out on top.
Oof.
Ashton!
It
With a
me.
score of 72-40.
Gaming.
Yes. I would like to thank Shark Week.
It's the power of the Shark Week. It's like gone into you.
Yeah, did you mean to say Shaq Week?
Shaq
Shaq Week. Shout out to Shaq.
Where's my car?
Shaq has it.
Just mashing with the dub.
You know what's up?
Also, since you're our Shark Week expert, isn't it also playing in Fortnite?
Is what playing in Fortnite?
I think Shark Week is in Fortnite. Like,
that would not surprise me at all.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. Okay, wait a minute.
A weird photo to keep in your wallet. Dead robins.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Batman.
Would you like to see my family?
He says Batman just pulls out his wallet.
Weird photo to keep in your wallet. The one that came with it.
I mean,
I love that joke.
you don't want like a really happy white family in your wallet that you don't know. Not a fan of white strangers.
well, I mean, as a rule, they're not a real great group.
I mean,
Like, just as a rule, if you said, hey, there's one group I'm not necessarily going to take my eye off of, white strangers is probably the one to I'm just saying, like.
Oh, weird photo to keep in your wallet. Pee-wee Herman. All right. First question is, Pokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for outrageously smutty fan fiction, or are no match for D's.
these nuts.
Ashton, come on.
Ashton, seriously.
You just could not help yourself, could you?
Nope.
Ashton, do I have to remind you that this show is rated PG?
Okay, because I'm the one in trouble when Troy's the one that put that answer and we were all thinking it.
Wait,
None of us
hold on.
said
Did
it.
I put that answer? I didn't put that answer. I'm
Yes, he did. Shut up. When Troy starts to get vehemently like, when he starts to like really defend his answers, like, yeah, it was me.
Troy did that because he knew Ashton was going to finish it. Let's admit it.
I love how she just came in hard with it too.
I'm Diana, Princess of Disco, or I'm Diana, Princess of If You Have to Ask, You Can't Afford It.
Oh God. Oh my God. That's so petty.
Ooh. You've spoken like a princess.
True. Troy, did you put like vehicular manslaughter for this last week?
Oh my God.
Oh my word.
We're all terrible people here.
I give the people what they want, Ashton.
Thank you, audience, for the pity points.
Oh, Mia.
I was thinking Diana Ross, okay? Wait, is
No,
there
nice.
Disco?
You were thinking
Yeah,
of
right?
definitely.
Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Shaq. It's Shaq.
Oh no.
It literally comes down to which one is more excited about Shaq.
Well, I would say it's probably the one with the exclamation mark.
Right.
Maybe that's too much for you. Maybe you like Shaq Week and not Shaq Week. Like,
Exactly.
that is
Well,
yeah, like I get it. Like Shaq Week is cool and all, but like there are other things going on in the world, Bob.
ESPN is missing out on a killer marketing thing by not having Shaq Week.
I think you're right.
And the more times we say Shaq, the more I'm hearing it as Shark with a Boston accent.
Right.
At first I didn't, and now the more it goes on, it's starting to wear on me.
Dr. Doom's plan for world domination begins with Hoobastank or control of raccoon armies.
Man,
What the heck?
Hoopa Stink. Oh my God, I've heard that forever.
I know, right?
Did they also play Sturgis? Along with like Smash Mouth and Chris Jericho's band?
By punctuation.
Was it Fozzy? Fozzy was Chris
Fozzy.
Jericho's name. There you go. Now I got that Fast and Furious song stuck in my head because I just saw the word Super Stank.
That's hilarious.
That was a safety quip.
I'm here for it, folks.
Oh wow. I didn't realize that was my answer. That's funny. Safety could be damned.
Next up, I'm here to fight for truth, justice, and affordable car insurance from the general.
Valid. Doesn't Shaq also do commercials with the general?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And on
This-
Shaq Week, every commercial has to be one that has Shaq in it.
So it has to be either what? So it's either the General,
Dr.
Gold
Schultz,
Bond, foot powder, or Papa John's.
Foot powder. John.
The Shaq-a-roni pizza. It's like a normal pepperoni pizza, but the pepperonis are real huge. Thanks, Shaq. No problem.
Someone the size of basketballs.
I still want to hear DJ Diesel because I know he's doing his drum and bass DJ career.
Wait, who is Vin Diesel?
Shaq.
Oh, Shaq?
Yeah, Shaq is DJ Diesel.
What?
And yeah, he was gonna perform at I forget what the big like drum and bass trance thing at Pimlico is, but that was gonna be his first big show. That thing that like wants to be the Electric Daisy Carnival, but it's in Baltimore, so it's not.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Joseph says, I just had a Shaq-a-roni pizza yesterday.
How is the Shaq-a-roni pizza? Does the pepperoni taste any different when it's that big?
Important question.
Someone isolate that audio.
No fun answer, please. Oh, wait, I got a good one. Can you guys hear that?
I hear you.
Okay, good.
Audience play along. Why so serious? Someone answered, have you looked at the world?
I was going to say, you beat my sidekick to death with a crowbar. It's a deep cut.
Joseph says, it was delicious. Why so serious? I dropped my taco.
Which I have to ask, is Robin being beaten with a crowbar still a deep cut?
No, it probably isn't. It really isn't.
I was gonna say because like wasn't that one of the Joker's specials in like every video game the Joker's in?
Oh yeah, he does do that in Justice, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't. I think he does it in Mortal Kombat too.
George Lucas just went back and added blank to the original Star Wars trilogy. Prince Zizor, but in a tasteful way. Walkie-talkies instead of blasters. Oh, I
got that.
That's a good one.
I got that. I feel like 2 people in the room got that joke, maybe 3.
Whoever put that, you got my vote.
There you go. I remember going to see the re-release of that movie and being like, "What are these walkie-talkies? Where are the guns?"
Yeah, because federal agents wouldn't shoot at kids on bikes with guns.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know, but that's what they thought when they re-released ET.
If they're transporting an illegal alien, more than likely the federal agents will shoot on them.
Move aside, Bucky Barnes is a new hero in town called the Blank Soldier, the recycled aluminum can soldier, or the Better Homes and Garden soldier.
They do make good candles.
I feel like the recycled aluminum can soldier is probably absolutely real and was paid for one of those horrible like government programs where they needed to get like kids into things. And they're like, "Hey kids, you should check out recycled aluminum can soldier."
I mean, isn't Bucky technically recyclable? So this kind of makes sense, actually. You just say the right 12 words to him, and then he goes back out there for you.
Freight car, homecoming. Pick a character. We'll put your choice against the other player's choice and vote on who would win in a fight. Captain Crunch. Okay, Shaq. The Shaq-sized shark.
I feel like Shaq would be bigger than a lot of sharks. Like, if you have to find a shark that's bigger than Shaq, I really don't want to be around that shark. Like,
Right.
Clearly, the answer here was a shark's weight in Shaq's. That was clearly the answer.
No, like Shaq has big
Shark
hands, so I'm wondering if Shaq punches the shark in this like this versus thing that they're doing. Like if he punches him in the nose like Laura Croft.
And the question is it Shaq or is it like Shaq Fu from the video game? Because that dude could legitimately go toe-to-toe with a shark.
I spent 3 hours last night arguing with strangers about mask debate or why Batman Forever was an amazing movie. Well, that's just a lie.
No, it's not. It was the sequel to Batman.
Oh,
it was supposed to be a sequel to the Dark Batmans. It was supposed to be a sequel to this Batman. And if you think of it that way, the movie was amazing. And the fourth one, Batman and Robin, if you watch that and you see the scene where Bane comes in the airport in like a hat and a coat, it's amazing. It is a laugh riot. And how goddamn dare you?
Well, you got my vote already.
I was about to say, do you think that's Bruce's answer?
Losing, y'all. I got to pull out every stop.
Hey, Bruce, I co-signed the Batman Forever love.
What comic book team up
Rest in peace, Joe Schumacher.
crossover you just dying to see? Community Theater or Shaq and Captain Crunch?
Shaq and Captain Crunch. No questions asked.
Like, even if that wasn't a thing this game, I'm in.
Tell us how you really feel, Bruce.
Oh, I mean, if you want me to do, I got 20 minutes about this.
No, the Shaq and Captain Crunch. That sounds like just one of the ads you would see in like those old commercials where they would take like comic book heroes and they'd be eating a Twinkie or whatever.
Mm-hmm. You're like, hey, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar eating Twinkie with Captain America.
They still do that with like some like Snickers ads. Like it's Dr. Octopus like robbing a bank. It's like, here you go, here's a Snickers. Why?
You know, I love that DC still does those. They still do those like, I'm robbing a bank. How about a Snickers? Okay, I guess my life of crime is like nothing.
It's over.
It's validated now.
All right.
it's close.
Joe Biden picked his running mate, you guys.
Who is it?
Kamala Harris.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. It's the most
Ashton, we play this game to get away from the real world.
I'm playing it on my phone, so I'm still getting notifications.
Complete the comic. So tell me again why I have to jump off this cliff.
Excuse me.
Oh, yikes.
Interesting.
So what other things happen on this channel? What else goes on here? What else do people need to know about?
Actually, I like that question. That's a great question.
Yeah, I thought I would do that because I'm done and I have nothing to do. So I thought I would take over hosting duties. Troy, you also seem to be looking up at your camera with nothing to do. So tell us, what else should we be watching out for? What should we be doing?
Every Wednesday, Ashton and I do a show where we just kind of make fun of each other for an hour. And in between, we talk about comic books and various nerd culture things. And that's called PREVIEWSworld Weekly. And, oh, hey, there you go. There's an image of... The show doesn't look like that at all, but yes.
What is that? The two of you?
We just do a little interviews things. Like Mia has interviews that she does. Ashton has interviews that she does, and we're hoping to do more actually in the near future because we kind of had to switch it up because of COVID.
So tell me again why we have to jump off this cliff. We can't back up. It's 2020 because the economy. It's the only way out of 2020, but we're sacrificing you to Shaq.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry, but I need to get my power from somewhere.
What if Shaq gets his power from just sitting on a bunch of eggs in a nest?
Oh. Because Shaq Shark is chasing us.
Shaq Shark is chasing us. I mean, I already know what this episode's going to be called now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what if there was a Shaqnado?
Oh my God.
Sharknado 7, Shaqnado.
Oh, you've done it.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm in. I'd watch it.
That's the name of the episode, Shaqnado.
Shaqnado.
I keep hearing it in the Boston accent.
Shaqnado.
Hey, you say that new show, it's Shaqnado.
It's all Shaqs and Shaqs.
I literally just named the show Shaqnado.
Shaqnado just guaranteed a future answer. Yeah, probably.
Dang, I should have waited on that. I could have used that.
I think Ashton may have. Yes, Ashton.
Oh,
Nice.
Ashton's kicking butt
Nice
today.
Nice.
It's my day.
Kick butt, kick butt.
What, as you say, Ashton, what a day to be alive, or what a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah,
to
Orange says
win
now
one
it will be
day.
used against you.
Let's leave you guys. Okay, there we go.
All right. I said we got time for one more round.
What?
One more time.
Encore.
Cool.
Great. Now that song. One more time. Daft Punk's like one more time stuck in my head.
One more time.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have so many songs stuck in my head because of you guys.
Meshing with the power of Shark Week. I
I am fueled by Shark Week.
I definitely need to hear that Hoobastank song now and just get it out of my brain. I've been crawling in the dark.
Oh man,
For the answers.
I did not want to get this question. I just came up with this one today, and now I have no idea what to put it.
I mean, these are just facts. Permission to rant about my answer later, John.
Depends on what it is.
You're right. I promise you it doesn't say D's anywhere in the sentence.
No. I already regret sending that answer, but okay.
Oh, yeah. I hate this question. Come on.
The name of a font nobody would ever use. Original?
You're right.
Wow. That seems like a real insider graphic design nerd kind of question.
Invisible scribbles.
Okay.
I feel like you could sell Fontalicious all day.
I would use it.
Yeah. That would be my go-to.
First up, who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? Like knows. Our supreme robot overlords know, or just Judy knows?
Actually, I would give it to both.
Dude, Judge Judy's eyebrows know.
She knows.
They know everything. Her eyebrows were like, they judged you.
Mm-hmm. I definitely, Recently, I discovered a Judge Judy thirst session on Twitter, and it made me very uncomfortable.
No. Did you say on Tumblr?
No, it was on Twitter. It was not on Tumblr.
Oh, okay.
So only the 8th level of hell.
Oh.
Right.
5
Right.
votes from the audience for that.
Didn't take it all the way
Wow.
there.
No.
What
gotta
do
be-
you think will show up
No.
if I type in the words Judge Judy fan fiction in
What is
Tumblr?
the greatest comic book
Oh,
movie of all
God.
time?
I
Superman the
don't know
movie?
what you'll get, but if you would start reading it, I would appreciate it.
Anything but Green Lantern.
I don't know what we're gonna get, but I want to react to it. I think it's gonna be worth it.
Oran says there are no robot overlords. Watches his electronics carefully.
That's right. They can hear you.
No
Somewhere
Judge Judy
serious, like,
fan
just
fiction
calm
on
down.
Tumblr.
I like how you're actively looking for this.
This is
Time to
nothing.
get on AO3.
Come on.
You're gonna have weird Google search results now.
Oh no, I would search that in private. I don't need that.
Mia with the troll answer. Everybody knows from the movie. Great.
So far, the best thing about 2020 has been that filthy Cardi B song. Baby Shark doo 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 doo.
Oh my God! Why didn't I use WAP as an answer today?
I have been trying to figure out if that would play here or not.
It would.
Earlier, I was like, am I going to be the one to do it? I'm the guest. I can't just come in with, like, hey, whap. Like, I can't do that. That feels inappropriate to just step in the house and hit you with that. But, I mean, if it plays, there's still a round left.
This is what we're going through. It's down to Shaqnado and WAP at this point.
The only things that can save 2020.
I mean, I'll take it. If the two things that can save us are WAP and Shaq, okay.
Combined
They're the heroes. They're the heroes I deserve.
different universes similar to the amalgam characters from the mid-90s. Shaction.
It's Shaq and Dunk.
Okay. Jubilee Punisher. She kills 4th of July.
Where is it? Oh, damn it.
I voted for Shaq.
You got to.
You have to. It's required.
I feel like-
now.
This is going on the board as one of our themes. Shaq.
Shaq.
I'm gonna put it, but I'm gonna call it Shaq Week.
Ooh, but the audience votes for Troy, making it even
What?
split.
I
Look
like
at
that
that.
the audience is trying to resist this as hard as they can. Like, no more Shaq answers,
No
no more
more.
Captain Crunch. This is not happening.
What does I Am Groot really mean? Bite me or the Facts of Life theme song?
That's good.
I mean, you take the good, you take the bad.
You take them both, and there you have.
The facts
Facts
of
of
life.
Man.
It's
man.
funny freeze in the middle of reciting the Facts of Life song. That's amazing. That's amazing. I don't know what else it takes now.
Yeah, I don't know who to help. I don't know who I just helped, but you're welcome. I had a feeling.
Well, he won, so he should feel good about that. Nope.
I'm a safety clip
Although
too.
it was shockingly close.
It was.
Dang. Those safety quips are mean. This is BS.
All right. After round 1, well, game 3, round 1, we have Bruce in the lead.
Ooh.
Oh, this is as long as I'm allowed to be in the lead. So it's been fun. Thank you.
All right. Next round of questions coming up.
So where did we land on using WAP as an answer?
No,
I hope it's allowed.
nope.
I hope it's allowed because it sounds like we're both about to give the same answer.
Uh,
So I'm in. I'll do it. Let's steer to the center of the sun.
oh, good Lord.
I mean,
I'll
it's
do it
only-
if you'll do it.
I've done it. It's already done.
Oh, man.
I already entered the answer and ran with it. That's what we're
I,
doing.
I knew I was going to regret putting that answer.
I hope we have the same question because if we don't, this is going to be weird.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
it's already weird. Something it'd be fun to throw off the Eiffel Tower. Nothing. Shaqnado,
The Shaqnado.
the giant bouncy ball, Thor's hammer,
Brutal.
every copy of the Green Lantern movie,
Wow.
Something Shaq related.
Yes.
It's just
Why not
something Shaq.
Just throw Shaq off the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, just throw Shaq, see what happens. See how much of a sonic boom it causes when he lands.
That's all good till he hits the bottom in full superhero pose.
I only like to read comics about WAP or Meg the Stallion.
Uh-oh. I fear we may not be on the same question.
Oh no. Johnny's like, dang it.
Sorry, Johnny.
I regret it. I regret it instantly.
You
I know
brought
you
it
don't
up.
like- I
It
know you
wasn't
don't like
on
Meg the
anybody's
Stallion.
I know. I
radar.
say I regret it. I'm like, oh,
Somebody say you opened that box.
I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course. Why did it have to be us?
I love Bruce so much. I miss seeing your face at conventions, sir.
You too.
Next up, Darth Vader would have been a lot less intimidating if he was voiced by Mr. Bean or Gilbert Gottfried instead of James Earl Jones.
I hate both of these people.
So, Darth Vader not saying anything or saying everything really loud and obnoxious.
Right, exactly.
You just picture Darth Vader like trying to like move around and then use his body mannerisms to like get across what he's trying to say.
Have any of you ever met Gilbert Godfrey? Because I did not expect the voice to be completely a put on.
Is it
No.
really?
Yeah,
I
saw one of his shows and was getting a poster signed, and at the end he was like, thank you so much. I really appreciate that you would spend your money to come here and see me. Like, thank you. Like, and that was his voice. I was like, what just happened?
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. And then I think they did a Comedy Central roast of him.
Yep.
And it just blew my mind. I was like, wait, he doesn't talk like that all the time.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know it was an affectation. I thought it was just like a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Scrooge McDuck is so rich he has a vault for his vault or 72 duckling assistants.
Hey, dog, I heard you like
But if-
vaults.
If they're ducklings, then isn't that like child labor?
Yes, it's definitely child labor.
Okay. Well, then I
The
get
one
it.
thing that Huey Dewey and Louie always-
Ashton,
About that.
Ashton with the
think
duckling
about
child
that?
labor. That's
Why
why he has
I
the
didn't
nephews there all the
register.
time.
Right. And they can
Come across
protect his
as
fortune.
if instead of the Imperial March, his entrance music was WAP, right? Or the Circus Clown Car song.
Like, I mean, if Darth Vader rolls up and you hear like, there's some, like,
And instead of the Kylie Jenner like cameo, it's Darth Vader. And that leopard print.
that would be amazing.
In a
In the
leopard
leopard print.
leotard.
My
Internet,
mind is racing right
There's
now.
someone out there who's going to end up making that.
I didn't even vote, damn it.
Dang it, Troy.
The audience is just punishing me.
Although I probably would have voted for WAP.
Well, fine.
Johnny Depp and Tim Burton's latest directed Disney Plus featuring Shaqnado or in Tim Burton's pants.
Oh, Jesus.
Shaqnado. Although,
I wasn't ready for such an unfiltered opinion there. Jesus.
I once read an interview about Helena Bonham Carter and Tim Burton and how they live in two separate like houses on the same property. And I just thought it was very strange.
oh,
Just a fun fact.
Yeah.
I want to be rich enough where I can be like, you have your house and I have
Right.
my house, and we can meet in the middle every now and then. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
that
Are
or
you
you can
a
be
Norwegian?
so problematic that no one wants to live with
There
you.
you go. You're like, I married you and you're Helena Bonham Carter, but I'm going to need you to live in that house over there
Right.
because nothing else going on fixes that problem.
All right, round 3, the last game, last dance, Comic Clash.
see, when you don't sit there and go Comic Clash, it always pops up Comic Clash.
Where 2, as the taxi cab driver is driving a bear.
Also, if we can go back to it for a second, I feel like if you marry Tim Burton, you're prepared for the weirdo that Tim Burton is, right?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah,
You would think that.
At the point you signed on for Tim Burton, there's nothing he's going to do where you're going to be like, I thought that was unbelievable.
No, I totally agree. Like I would think, like you would assume that maybe their weirdness would like marry up perfectly, but nope. Or maybe that's just how it works.
Oh,
You okay?
I hit. Fuck. I mean, shoot. I hit submit before I was done typing. It doesn't make any sense now. It was gonna be so good.
I was gonna say, Ashton, you got in first.
No,
She's
I
ready to
dropped
go.
my phone and hit enter trying to catch it.
I don't even know what happened there. I stopped paying attention to typing. There's just going to be random letters.
Where to? Someplace
That's
terrible.
Oh, boo!
I'm going to assume it was to the. Did you want to finish that?
That wasn't mine.
No, it was mine, and no. I was in the middle of thinking, and just time disappeared.
My place.
I'll take my L like a person.
There's some blank in this house. Okay.
Oh my God.
I can't imagine what that would be. Bear Week. Sick of these Shaq 8.
It was supposed to be different punctuation.
All right, so this is the part of the game where we all have apparently had a stroke.
This is we finished big, guys. We finished big.
Help me.
We've lost control.
Oh my God, and I didn't vote at all.
God,
Says,
Salem.
the red carpet premiere of Shaqnado.
F.
Yes, Mia. Straight to
I've
2021.
never seen it award 0 points. I've never seen a person do that movie ever.
You never had no, we didn't.
You never had control.
You could have gotten an achievement for that.
Accurate.
All right. And after it all,
Breathe.
Mia wins.
Yay, I haven't won forever. I never win.
All
Okay.
right. Well, that about does it for this episode of
What the heck? What was that?
Reviews Game. What was what?
What was any of that?
Well,
What just happened in the last 58 minutes?
Shaqnado is what happened.
But
There you go. Oh, it's Johnny Golf.
here. Are we back?
Yeah, you're back. You turn into Max Headroom for a second. We control the vertical.
So, I mean, this is an episode where I kind of want to ask what we learned on today's episode, what the moral of the show was, but I really don't want to know the answer.
Shaq. That we need a Shaq week in addition to Shark week.
Maybe next week, Shaq Week.
And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry. No, I'm not saying
It was the friends we made along the way, Johnny. That's the thing to remember.
this. Well, thank you all for joining us for another previous game night. Thank you everyone for watching. And as always, before we end out the show, we like to go around and do some plugs. So let's start with Troy Jeffrey Allen. What would you like to plug?
Oh, hey, that's me. We have Previews World Weekly every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And by we, I mean Ashton and myself. If you like the nonsense that we spew on this show, then you are not prepared for the nonsense that happens on our weekly show.
Oh, no, I'd say after this show, they're pretty well prepared for the nonsense that you're going to say on tomorrow's show.
Yes, like, hopefully you're better prepared. Actually, you know what? I'd say this between these two shows, I'd say this is the one where everything goes off the rails. Like Previews World Weekly is a little, at least has somewhat of a fine tooth comb through it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Orange says this show has no morals. I thought that's been established. Well, yeah.
He tries with the T for tea.
I keep trying to move out of the way of the T for T. Oh, my hands again.
I like to pretend like I have control over everyone, but no, we don't. But hey, we are who we are, and we're unapologetic for it. So
Actually, wait a minute. Put the T for teen back up for a second. I want to try something.
That's no.
No.
Problem.
Okay. So then, can I get to where it's just my face? No, I can't get far enough back. I was trying to see if I could make my body the rest of the T for teen. Sorry. I just wanted to see how that would. I just wanted to see if I could do that. I want to see if I could pull that off.
You know what we need to do, Troy? We need to get the Prince Robot the Fourth from Saga, maneuver the icon so it can just put that over top of someone's face.
I like it.
And today, playing the role of Prince Robot IV will be Bruce. Let's see. Next, we have Ashton.
Hey guys, Free Comic Book Summer is currently going on right now. We are heading into our 5th week of Free Comic Book Summer tomorrow. There'll be 6 new titles hitting your local comic shop. You can head there and get them for free. I do want to emphasize to maybe contact your shop before you head out. Not all shops are giving them away on the same day, so you just want to make sure you have the right information before you head out. And you can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Free Comic Book Day. Come hang out, show me the books you've got, all that good stuff. And like Troy said, catch me tomorrow on Previews World Weekly.
There you go.
Yes. And up next, we have Mia.
Hey guys, make sure to watch Previews World Weekly. They kind of get a little bit crazy over there. And then I will be on for the next game night, so make sure to check it out.
And I just saw your message in the chat saying you don't know what to promote. But you
I
had
don't know
that.
what to promote.
Well, usually we would have
I feel like
the comic talk, but we're changing the format of that up. So we're actually kind of switching out the hosting duties between Mia, Ashton, and Troy. So for those who haven't watched it, be sure to check out our video with Rob Liefeld that Troy did last Friday. So you can find that on our Facebook and YouTube. But last, but certainly not least, Mr. Bruce, folks, let's get your input. What would you like to plug / promote?
So remember, Previews World Weekly coming up every Wednesday. It's like this show, but it threatens to go off the rails. Catch that. If you want to see what I'm doing, I'm on YouTube at Board Game The Game Show. We have live game shows every Thursday, every Friday, Thursday at 9, Friday at 8. This week, everything sponsored by the fine folks at Top Shelf, giving away Cube. You can win a cube of your own. It's the in-action figure. It's the taken-action figure. It's a cube. And you can find me on Twitter at BG The Game Show. If you like game shows or you like board games, come talk to me because we are putting them together, and it is sure a thing. I bought a gold curtain, y'all. We're ready. We're making game shows in my basement, y'all. Check it out.
I'm just trying to bring up the YouTube channel here, so I want to make sure people know what they're looking for when they go to follow you. There it is, Board Game The Game Show.
There we go.
There you go. Nice.
We have prizes, we have games, we have all kinds of games. We're always looking for contestants. If you're out there, if you remotely like game shows at all, please check it out. Talk to us. Talk to us on Twitter. We're about to start doing real shows with real prizes soon enough that are different than the ones where everybody can participate. So we're going to be testing some stuff in the near future. If you want to win prizes, if you want to play game shows, we would absolutely love to talk to you. Once again, at BG The Game Show on Twitter, Board Game The Game Show on Facebook. We also do the show there. And then, of course, YouTube, Board Game The Game Show.
And just to catch Ashton up, because she kind of joined a little bit late, I was actually on one of the trivia games that Bruce did. It was on Friday. And this is how the Captain Crunch, this is what I ended up winning. So that
is quite the prize to have attained.
Uh-huh.
It is. I'm going to put it up on my mantle with Grandpa's ashes.
Oh my God.
That is not a real thing. Just kidding.
You should mix them with Grandpa's ashes.
I was completely beside myself with that. I was like, who would do that?
What if it was an accident and then it like all crashed onto the floor? Grandpa becomes syrupy.
And it's all sticky. Grandpa didn't want that.
How are you gonna spread the ashes when they're all syrupy?
Over pancakes.
You're making
pancakes. Oh, we've definitely lost it.
All right. With that, I think we can go ahead and close out this episode of Previews Game Night. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Once again, please be sure to check out Troy and Ashton tomorrow at Previews World on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch for Previews World Live, Previews World Weekly Live, and you can catch that every Wednesday, 4 p.m. at Previews World. And always, we want to make sure that you have taken the time to share, like, and subscribe to at Previews World to get notified whenever we go live. So until next time, I am Johnny Rose. This has been Previews Game Night, and we will see you next time.